September 27th, 2019. My name is Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections. This is the roof evaluation for the single-family home here in Lincoln City, Oregon. As with all the videos in this report, we request that you view this video as supplemental to the written version of the report to which this video has been attached. At the time of inspection, there were a few reportable challenges with this single-family home's gable-style roof. We'll do our best to detail those challenges here. An Oregon home inspection does not include a roof warranty, meaning we make no claims as to this roof's ability to keep water out of the ceiling voids and attic spaces for the living space below. There are companies which will offer such insurance policies. Again, Oregon home inspectors are specifically forbidden from offering such services. First challenge we'll identify, and it's fairly obvious through this video, is that we have vegetative growth trees on the roof line. The challenge with having trees with such close proximity to the roof is that over time these materials will actually wear away at the roof line and create patches of missing granules. The granular material on a 3-tab or architectural or composition style roof such as this is there primarily for UV resistance. That's this sort of sandy looking material here, but it's also there to keep minor impact resistance or minor impacts from damaging the areas underneath which have no inherent UV characteristics or ability to resist impact. We're also seeing in areas such as this we'll start to experience accelerated moss and mold accumulation along the roof line, and we have areas of fairly significant debris along the midline of the structure, more or less straight back from the front entrance. You can see that accumulation there. We'd recommend a removal of all this material to prevent this sort of damage from occurring, or from this sort of damage from getting worse over time. We have an area of patching around one of the flue collars, plumbing vent collars here at the rear portion of the structure. This is typically an indication that we're getting moisture into the interior portion of the living space. Typically speaking, we'd want to see a response to this by replacing the flue collar or replacing the boot. Caulk or mastic such as this is a good temporary solution, but as a long-term solution to the challenge, we'd recommend the installation of a new rubber plumbing vent collar. We have a couple other locations where we're seeing accelerated roof wear along the ridge line. This is not an area where you typically see leaking. However, it is an indication that this roof is experiencing some granular material loss. You can see this location here. And then as we move towards the right-hand side of the structure, we're starting to see some cracking, some alligatoring, and then there's a couple of areas where we see exposed fasteners. There are situations where it's just kind of necessary to see these fasteners. In this sort of situation, it would be in our best interest to make sure that these fasteners are physically hidden from view. Those could be very minor, but still water entry points. We'd recommend evaluation and possible repair by a licensed roofing contractor and or a licensed landscaping specialist to manage the challenges at this single-family home's roof. This has been Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections.